Hey guys, this is TJ from TJ's channel, and I'm going to explain to you today on the basic fundamentals of a character, the strengths of weaknesses of certain ones. And we are going to start today with my 4-star Yellow Jacket. So there's many things to characters that you want to take into consideration when you are choosing to upgrade them, rank them up, and which ones you want to take to the top first. So first we're going to come over here to abilities. Signature abilities when you silver star, meaning you get them again twice and or three. The more you get them, the better. But for instance, his is upgrading power stings now stun the opponent when lasting their full duration. Meaning when he does a certain thing with one of his attacks, he now stuns them. That's it. And then if you look over here to explain it a little more, his abilities. Power sting, if power stings, it can hurt them, and the precision, it means it will more than likely hit them almost 100% of the time. So he's good with that. But then if you come over here to special attacks, 90% chance to sting the opponent for 8 seconds. An opponent with sting takes 100% of your attack as damage when activating a special attack. To me, that's just a bunch of letters just trying to explain stuff. Basically, it's gonna sting them, and the attack will be really powerful. Power sting, same thing. If you look at it, a lot of them are the same chances. So he doesn't have a variety of different things that could occur. So we'll come over here to here. So let's look at this. Armor is 10%. Critical damage is 19%. Critical chance is 19%. Block proficiency is 56%. So if you were going to fight a really powerful guy who has awesome attack like Iron Fist, you do not want this guy because the armor is really low and he doesn't have good armor with it. But with Iron Fist again, Iron Fist is also weak like he is, and critical damage, you can go in there. So that could be okay, but I would not suggest it. So that's how Yellow Jacket is. But we're going to go look at my Hulkbuster. I'm going to show you his. So here, armor is 17%. And now regulated, it may not be 50 or 60, but overall, that's pretty good armor. Hulkbuster is really good armor. Now, critical chance, that's the one I want to look at, 10%. That's pretty low. Critical damage, 150%. It's the whole 30% lower. Hulkbuster, I will tell you, is slow. Very slow. If you're one of the ones that like the fast characters, you do not want Hulkbuster. I'm just going to put that out right now. But his armor break is extremely well, especially on his special attacks. Another one I would suggest in having, I've already mentioned this before, but if you're new, is Unstoppable Colossus. The reason why I like Unstoppable Colossus is because he has a variety of things that can happen. So we're going to go to his abilities. He becomes unstoppable. I haven't demonstrated it yet, but I'll have a video of just Unstoppable Colossus fighting so I can explain it more with visuals. But it makes it to where in the beginning and whenever he uses an attacks for however many seconds, you go to hit him, but it does only a little bit and he can hit you right back. Then his abilities I really like. Armor, Fury, and Bleed Immunity. Bleed Immunity is very good because, for instance, if you were to go against Black Panther, he's really good at bleeding, especially if he's Silver Star. But Bleed Immunity, it makes it to where Silver Star didn't even exist. He's just a normal character now. So that is what's good about him with immunity. Now we'll come here. And critical damage, this is why I like him. 214%. That means when you hit him, hit any of your enemies, it's going high. But his weakness, armor, 9%. That's pretty low, in my opinion. Really low. And one thing I have not explained deeply yet is over here is the synergy bonuses. So if you were to pair up with one of these characters you get a bonus with it. For instance, if you come here, if you put a Wolverine with him, all champions gain a plus 5% armor. That is pretty good, especially for him who would need the armor. Family, he is all champions gain 5% health. Teammates, all champions gain 4% perfect block chance. Then with him, rivals, all champions gain 20% critical damage. So that sounds pretty good, but there's a downfall to it, especially with Majik and Juggernaut. They're mystics. You most of the time do not want two types on your team, because when you have two types on your team, you have a more likely chance of not being able to go against an opponent with a boost. Boosts help a lot when you have them, but so that's why I would not suggest putting two of them together. But if you just had the mutant and him, that would work. So we're also gonna do Black Panther. He's one of my favorites as well. I've had him since the beginning. So here, let's look at his abilities real quick. So he's got bleed, which means he makes him bleed a lot. But as I mentioned before, you want to strategize who you take him to fight with. You want to take him to fight someone who doesn't bleed or robots, because they will not bleed then, so that ability is just taken away, basically. And you have precision. Again, with the precision, hits him good, gets them all right where they need to be. Look at his abilities. So he's more of an average character. He's good at a lot of things except armor. Armor's 10%, critical damage 19, critical chance 19%, critical damage 180. Block proficiency is a little bit higher than the others, but he's an average character. He's not one of the characters that you want to go, oh my gosh, I love you, take him up. He's just one of the good ones to have because of his abilities bleed. But as I said before, it can be taken away easily. So here's his bonuses. What I like about the bonuses on Black Panther are none of them are his type. He's a skill type. His bonuses are either a mutant or mystic. So that's a big bonus with him. There, you don't have to take in two of the same characters. That's what's good with him. So Black Panther is one of my favorites because I like his fighting style. You can also look into the fighting styles. That will be for a separate video. So that's for the basis of the characters. And let me go to a Silver Star one. For instance, Unstoppable Colossus, when you Silver Star him, he also becomes unstoppable. But so does Juggernaut, and he is easier to get, in my opinion. Let's go look at him. See Unstoppable right there? And he has his different stuff too. He's a lower 3 star, so his things aren't going to be as high over here. But comparatively, if you were to do the numbers right, his critical damage is pretty high compared to the other ones. So I would suggest Juggernaut. So that's about the characters. I hope you liked this video, and I really hope you like it, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.